Ladies and gents, and the rest, today I'd like to talk about pay to win and free to play. Is Warcraft Rumble free to play friendly or not? What is free to play? What is pay to win? Stuff like that. And solutions, suggestions, a lot of bullshit that will come from me, as always, right? So the other day, I watched a few podcasts made by Rumble creators and just mobile gamers, like two different ones. And they were talking about if Warcraft Rumble is a free-to-play friendly game. And all of them said yes. The reason why they said yes was that, Warcraft Rumble gives you so many rewards for free. And that's why it's free-to-play friendly, because you get a lot of things without paying money. And then the other ones, the ones who don't really play Rumble, but, they're mobile gamers, said something like, you can farm literally every single resource in the game for free. It is definitely a free-to-play friendly game. So all of them were talking about free-to-play friendly without actually having a definition of free-to-play friendly, because its definition is very subjective, right? Everybody will have his own free-to-play friendly. So before I will tell you if it's free-to-play friendly, I would like to talk about what it is. Companies make these mobile games that are monetized this way to make money. There's going to be some mark that you won't be able to pass without paying. People who think that free-to-play friendly is being able to be where the payers are without paying, these people are delusional. It's impossible. Then what is free-to-play friendly? Let's say I get a lot of things for free, which is exactly what we get in Warcraft Rumble. We get, what is this, 150 rewards for free. Then we get a lot of rewards for beating every single boss in normal campaign, heroic campaign, all these things. We get them for free. Does that make this game free-to-play friendly? By the way, in order to get this 150 sigils, you will probably have to spend some money. Because if you want to get it as a free-to-play player, it will take you, I'd say, like 2 or 3 months longer, simply because you won't have enough levels to be able to do that. So we're going to take a look at this game as a free-to-play player and as a big payer, as a whale. And then we're going to compare this game to the other mobile game, so you could see the objective difference between those games. And I'll try to be as objective as possible, and I'm not going to take a very, free-to-play friendly game. Let's say you're a free-to-play player. You start playing, you get some levels, you finish some zones, you get to heroic campaign, and at some point, I'd say like at level 15 to 20, you're going to be stuck. You'll stop getting levels quickly, and it will take you weeks or maybe months to be able to progress in PvE. What do? You stop doing PvE and you go here to PvP, right? You start PvPing. At some point, which will happen very quickly, you're going to get some, like, where are they? Here. You're going to get some rewards up to, I'd say, Platinum 1, you will do it easily, up to here. You're going to get all these rewards, and then you're going to stop getting rewards again, because, again, the level will not allow you to progress. That means that every single day from this moment, you log in and you have that 1, 2, 3 things to do, or just one thing to do. You do your quests. Doesn't matter, you complete any activity, make sure you get these green check marks, and that's all you gotta do. It takes like 30 minutes to do. Sometimes you get Arclight Surges, which I don't have to show you right now. That adds like 20 more minutes to your busyness in this game. And dungeons, again, I forgot to mention dungeons. Dungeons work the same way. You're going to be restricted by levels. Pretty much at some point, you're going to, let's say, level X, you're going to stop progressing in PvE, in dungeons, and in PvP. The main problem of this game is that you can't keep yourself busy. From the point of view of a free-to-play player, that's how it works. Which leads me to my definition of free-to-play friendly game. It's not when the game allows you to be equal to payers. It's when you are allowed to have fun in the game for as long as possible. You have a lot of things to do. That is what I call free-to-play friendly. Being able to keep yourself busy for a long time. Now, let's take a look at how whales feel in this game. If you are a whale, if you have unlimited amount of money, and you can pay however much the game wants you to pay. You're going to finish whole campaign. If you know what you're doing, you're gonna get to the top of the ladder. You're gonna get your 20k. Well, you have to know what you're doing because everybody here is a whale and they're gonna beat your ass. If you just pay for everything, you still won't be able to win. You need to know what you're doing. And what happens after that? Obviously, dungeons, same thing. You complete everything. And after that, you are the one that paid thousands of dollars, or at least hundreds. How are they gonna keep you busy? Exactly. They won't. So the difference between free-to-play player and pay-to-win player or whale is that whales stop at the top, free-to-play players stop in the middle. That's the only difference. We have one thing to do every day, which is this 3 tomes of experience, or sometimes it's like, you know, they give you blue core, sometimes they give you 1 star and stuff like that. And that's what you do in the game. Can you call it a free-to-play friendly? I don't think so. Now we're going to compare this game to the most predatory piece of shit that you should never play, Diablo Immortal. Nobody in this world will tell you that this is a free-to-play game or free-to-play friendly game. However, let's say that you don't pay anything, you have $0, and you start playing this game. My God, there's so much stuff to do. You can get, as you can see, there's 2 levels. This top level is the one that you pay for. This is for free, and this is the battle pass that you can unlock here, and you can buy all these bottom rewards. Okay, it's pretty affordable. It's not like $100. I believe it's like 15 or 20 bucks, something like that. Up. Then, man, it looks like I'm advertising this garbage, but I'm not. Man, there is literally so much stuff to do. Like Codex, this is what you get points for. You do quests, you do any kind of activities, you get rewarded for literally everything in this game. Every single thing in this game, you get something for it. Then there's familiars. I have no idea what it is. These are like the pets. They have their own bonuses, talent trees. It's like one familiar is more complicated than the deck, than the full deck in Warcraft Rumble. Okay? And I can keep going. There's a lot of bonuses for group activities and the events here. You go here. Every single thing here is stuff to do. The most important thing is that, oh, by the way, and you also get, daily rewards. So you just log in and click and you get, they add up, and over time you're going to get a lot of things. My point being is that if you don't have a single cent to pay to this game, you can keep yourself busy literally all day. And the most important thing, almost all of that resets either monthly or daily. I mean, most of this stuff resets daily, but like stuff like Battle Pass reset monthly, obviously. Now, let's pretend that this game and Warcraft Rumble are the same genre, and you love both of these games equally. Would you play this, or would you play Warcraft Rumble, where you have literally nothing to do after 1 month or 3 months of playing? Doesn't matter if you pay money or not. Well, we're talking about free-to-play player right now. Again, I would have to make like 40-minute video to go through everything to do in here. I'm not even talking about the ones that pay. They live in a different universe. The game for them is even better. My point being, this predatory garbage that you should never play is way more free-to-play friendly than Warcraft Rumble, which pisses me off, because this game has absolutely, because of its mechanic and genre, it has no potential for tournaments, for competitions. So now we know how I determine free-to-play friendly or not. What do we have in the future from what we know from BlizzCon? We have new zone that is supposed to come out next season, and we have raids that will come out the season after. All of these activities are not going to solve the problem of not being free-to-play friendly. All these activities are for high-level players. The new zone is going to be for level 26 with the final boss of level 27. The raids are going to start, again, I have no idea what's going to happen, but I'm giving you the information from BlizzCon. Raids are gonna start at level 26, 27, 28, and I believe Ragnaros was supposed to be the last final boss at level 29. Doesn't matter how complicated, doable or undoable they are. The ones who only log in to do quests will keep doing the same thing, or the chance that they're gonna quit the game is probably higher, because now we're going to have more content that is not available for majority of people. Again, I have absolutely no problems with people not being able to compete at the top level. I have problems with people not having anything to do in the game. And that applies to whales as well. So these new activities, new zone, new raids, are going to keep whales busy until they, I don't know, like for a week? Definitely for much less, but in the best case for a week. And after a week, whales are going to keep going to 7k plus on every single hero and doing this 3 things per day. So that is what's happening right now. Like, can we do something to make this game better? Here's what I would do. I'm pretty sure they know that, and it's going to happen eventually. Reset our PvP ratings to 0. Everybody, every season starts from scratch. Now, it's gonna keep us busy for a little bit. Everybody has his own limit. Free-to-play players are gonna stop at 10. Whales are gonna go back to 20k, stuff like that. But what about the daily goals? Daily goals could be added the same way. We have few activities, we can just give these activities a daily challenge. We already have quests here. You can make it so that this bar here only fills up when you do quests, nothing else. Right now, this whatever you do, it gives you these rewards. If you play PvP, PvE, you do heroic campaign, you do the dungeon, it gives you, it opens you these rewards. What can we add? We can add the same thing for PvP. We can have PvP daily goals. We can have PvP weekly goals, and we can have PvE weekly goals, and we can connect it to our guild chest. Here's what we have now. You fill up 30,000 points to get these things. You can add one more thing, something important, but please don't give us this cheapest tomes, it's pathetic. Something cool. Something that is worth keeping everybody on their toes. By the way, you guys like people to work together? Here's what you can do. You can just add one more reward right here. But in order to get this reward, we have to do our daily goals, or you can give us some daily challenge, something that anybody can do. If everybody does this thing every single day without skipping a day, we're going to unlock this thing, X thing, at the end of the month. Of the season, sorry. That will, first of all, everybody is going to be logging in religiously, and if you miss a day, you're going to be kicked out right away. Isn't that beautiful? That, without even coming up with a new activity, you will keep everybody on their toes 100% every day. It's not a lot to do, but it's a very interesting thing, and especially if the reward is worth it, people are going to be super excited. And we're going to have very tough requirements. Our guild leaders, which is me, are going to be looking at their guild mates, making sure that everybody did their activity, and if you don't do it, you're out right away, da 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 da. And again, nobody needs to pay for it. It's very fun. It doesn't cost any money. You can give us a mythic tome, which we never get, which you can only buy, by the way. You can never get that. You know what I'm saying? Or, here is even better suggestion. What you can do is you can put some cosmetic here that looks really good, and that you can only get if you don't screw up this guild challenge. It makes the game way more entertaining, and you will not have to give us any extra gold or extra experience, because maybe you are worried that people are going to be getting a lot of free rewards and you're going to have to increase the cap very soon, or people like there will be no point to pay real money if too much stuff is given for free, stuff like that. Some cool cosmetics, some cosmetic that, not like that you get for like 20,000. It's literally nothing. It's just, there's no challenge here. Everybody gets that. I would obviously say skins for units, but I'm pretty sure it's in development because you said that at BlizzCon, and you're not going to put it in here, right? But some cosmetic for something something unique, exclusive, and rare, because we already have millions of emotes, and we're going to have even more every season. Eventually our closet, or whatever you want to call it, is going to be filled up with this useless emotes. So we already hate them. I want to actually I want the next one for the next season. I think it's going to be like a piece of shit, like poo like thing. That's going to be my favorite, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to be sending to everybody just for fun. But I hope you get the idea. Guild challenge that is based on doing something without skipping things. In World of Warcraft, there is a similar activity. If you accept a certain challenge to get this achievement, which is a requirement to get even better achievement, which is a requirement to get a mount. Every month, you will be sent some beverage, some alcoholic bottle of alcohol. You have to drink it every single month. If you do it for 12 months, you're gonna get whatever, the achievement and stuff like that. So that is the formula for Warcraft Rumble as well. That is way more entertaining, free, Okay, long story short, free-to-play friendly, in my opinion, is when you can keep yourself busy inside of the game without having to pay. Pay to win is, every mobile game is pay to win now, because this is the format of mobile games. And if you can buy a little bit of power for money, it's pay to win. There is no such thing as pay to... some people call this format pay to progress faster. Well, in this case, everything in mobile gaming is pay to progress faster, because Diablo Immortal is pay to progress faster. Everything that you buy for money, you can get for free inside of the game. It's just a question of how much of that you get for free. Whales have nothing to do in this game, just like free-to-play players. So if you guys are free-to-play, you're not alone. If you pay a lot of money, it's going to be the exact same thing. You will be able to keep yourself busy for a little bit more time, but eventually you will run out of things to do. In my opinion, this is way, way, way more important than balance changes, adding new content, because this new content is not going to be accessible for 99% of players. These are my suggestions. This is my opinion about Warcraft Rumble. I hope I was objective enough by comparing it to Diablo Immortal. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. I respond to everybody. That's all.